And now we got a taste. Look at that beautiful thin crust pizza with all the meat and cheese. Just absolutely smells delicious. Oh, it's so good. The combination of the meat, three meats, 4 different cheeses, cost you pennies, and you can go over and feed 2, 4, 6 people very, very quickly, very easily, and very economical. So enjoy it. I'm going in for another bite. Try it at home. You're gonna love it. Hello my friends and neighbors, and welcome to our channel. Tonight we're going to do something easy and special. It's going to be a thin crust pizza with 3 meats and 4 cheeses, and it's going to be easy to do. We're going to make a thin pizza with a special crust made from 2 burrito-sized tortillas. Yes, no making a pizza dough tonight. It's going to be tasty and delicious. You'll see we put 4 cheeses in between the tortillas after they have been firmed up a little bit in the oven. We'll show you how. And then a beautiful pomodoro sauce with peppers and 3 spicy Italian salamis. So stay tuned, it's going to be wonderful. Looking forward to share it with you. First, Laura's going to cover one of the tortillas with ricotta cheese. She's going to spread it all around the burrito-sized tortillas. This is going to make a delicious, beautiful, thin crust pizza, the easiest you've ever seen. She's going to continue to spread it around a nice medium layer across the tortilla. Spread it into the whole area, all the way to the sides. Beautiful. This is going to be so tasty. Laura's going to cover the tortilla with a combination of Asiago, Parmesan, and Pecorino Romano. And she's going to put a thin layer all the way across on top of the ricotta cheese. It's going to make a nice punch, and it's going to help keep the 2 tortillas together. Now she's going to follow it up with some mozzarella cheese. So you'll have a nice cheesy crust that's very thin and very tasty. And now Laura's going to put in oregano. A couple of dashes of oregano for flavor. All around. Perfect. And a pinch or 2 of salt around the edges. Beautiful. Now she's going to cover it with a second tortilla and line them up. And she's going to press down on the 2 tortillas, locking in the flavor of all the different cheeses and spices. Beautiful. Now that the 2 tortillas are covered with the cheese in the center, Laura's going to put it into a preheated oven at 350 for approximately 8-9 minutes to get it nice and firm. So the pizza dough is now out of the oven. It's been there for approximately 10 minutes at 350, and Laura is just pressing down to make sure that all the cheese internally has collected and is sticking together. Then she's going to let it cool, and we're going to come back and do our toppings and put the pizza back in the oven. But look how beautiful that pizza is. Thin crust pizza. Look at that. Nice thin crust, crispy pizza. Okay, now we're gonna prepare our fixins. So we're gonna take a splash of olive oil in an already warmed pan. It's up to 200 degrees. Always warm up our pans before we put the oil in, but not too hot. Toss in the pepper. Let it start to sizzle. Pepper is sizzling. Peppers go in. Hear that sizzle? Ooh, this is going to be delicious. I love this pizza, thin crust pizza. Simple. Look at that beautiful thin crust pizza with all the meat and cheese. Just absolutely smells delicious. Oh, it's so good. Black pepper, flavor. Shake. Flip it over. Heat down a little bit. Add a half a teaspoon of sugar. Right on the peppers. We already have garlic in our prepared sauce, so we'll give the peppers a little chance to sizzle so they're not so raw, and then we'll add our pomodoro. Cooking the peppers for approximately 2 minutes, flipping them, shaking them. Now we're going to add our pomodoro sauce. Look at that beautiful thin crust pizza with all the meat and cheese. Just absolutely smells delicious. Oh, it's so good. It's getting beautiful. This way the cheeses all get a chance to start melting. We'll put it back in the oven. Cheese on top. It's going to be delicious. Now we're going to put our pepper and pomodoro sauce right on our pizza. Give it beautiful flavor. Now we're going to equal it out on our pizza. Beautiful thin crust pizza with the cheese between the tortillas. We'll take out our meat, no cheese. It's equal and delicious. Here we have Il Gusto d'Italia hard salami, pepperoni, and Genoa salami. All beautiful. We got this at our local Publix. The whole pack was $4. This is the third pizza we're making. First, we're going to slice them in slivers. We have about 6 slices, 2 of each. Cut them in slivers, and then we're going to use a culinary scissor to cut them into small little pieces and sprinkle them all over our pizza. Okay. Now to taste. Now we're going to take our 3 meats, slice them with the scissor. Nice little bite-sized pieces. We'll cover our pizza. Nice and easy and simple. Oh, it's going to be so good. I wish you were all here to taste this. But easy, make it yourself. The meat cost me originally $4 on sale in Publix. This is our third pizza that we've made. Now we're going to spread it out between the peppers and the tomato sauce. Meat left, so we get it all out into the corners. You never want to get that last bite of pizza and there's nothing in there for flavor. Put it right to the corners. The combination of the meat, 3 meats, 4 different cheeses, cost you pennies. Enjoy it. I'm going in for another bite. It's beautiful. If you have a little meat left over, that's tax for my wife and I. Okay, now Laura is going to spread on some pecorino romano, Asiago, and Parmesan. She's going to follow up with the mozzarella. Nice shredded mozzarella. And this pizza is so easy and delicious, and you don't have to make and spend the time making a pizza dough. And Laura makes a great pizza dough, but can never get it this thin. This is the thinnest crust pizza you're ever going to taste. Look at that beautiful thin crust pizza with all the meat and cheese. It just absolutely smells delicious. Oh, it's so good. Put a slice or 2 of meat right on the top. into the oven it's going to go. .50 oven for approximately 10 minutes, and Laura will check it after. Okay, pizza is ready, about 11 minutes in the oven at 350, and now we're going to cut our pizza. Our pizza cutter. Ends. That thin crust pizza. Beautiful. And we got a taste. Look at that pizza. And now we got a taste. Look at that beautiful thin crust pizza with all the meat and cheese. Just absolutely smells delicious. Oh, it's so good. The combination of the meat. Three meats, 4 different cheeses, cost you pennies, and you can go over and feed 2, 4, 6 people very, very quickly, very easily, and very economical. So enjoy it. I'm going in for another bite. Try it at home. You're gonna love it. Thanks for tuning in. Delicious personal pan pizza. White pizza with garlic spinach and 5 cheeses, stuffed tortilla crust. And my personal pizza, traditional with tomato sauce, cheese, just delicious. All right, now I get to taste my personal pizza. Look how beautiful. Nice thin crust. So flavorful, and the pizza crust is just delicious and thin, and you get all the taste of the sauce and the cheese. And our stuffed tortillas crust, it's just wonderful. Well, thank you.
Oh, that's delicious. That's so good. Look at that pizza.
That's wonderful. Our pan is heated up. A little bit of olive oil. And a pepper. We'll let that pepper sizzle a little bit as the oil heats up. And the pepper is sizzling. Dash of salt. Dash of pepper. Heat a little bit. And then half our garlic. Stir it around. Simmer for a minute. Teaspoon and a half of tomato paste. On medium heat. Caramelize the tomato paste with the garlic. Splash of water. Turn the heat down. Tomato paste, about a quarter of a cup. Teaspoon of sugar. Let that simmer for about 5 minutes on a low heat. Fresh oregano. Let that get nice and friendly. We're making 2 individual pizzas with soft taco size tortillas. One is going to be a beautiful white pizza with spinach. The other one is going to be a traditional tomato sauce with a little bit of peppers because we like peppers, and mozzarella cheese, Asiago, Parmesan, and Pecorino Romano. So they're going to be thin crust pizzas, very thin, with the 2 tortillas that are stuffed with ricotta cheese and Asiago, Parmesan, and Pecorino Romano. Crust will be the same way, just a smaller size from the full burrito size that we have for 2. This way you could have individual personal. I'm going to start with Laura spreading the ricotta cheese on the bottom tortilla. So she's going to spread it all the way around, almost to the edges, all around the pizza, covering the tortilla. Now she's going to do the second pizza. 1 big scoop of a tablespoon, maybe a scoop and a half. And important to get it all the way towards the sides. Try to make it as even as possible. All the way into the corners. Beautiful. Give that a pinch more.
Yeah.
Okay. Laura's going to put on both of them our mixture of finely grated Parmesan, Asiago, and Pecorino Romano cheese. Simple little dinner. This way you can make it for a personal touch. Now Laura's going to put on some mozzarella cheese that's been shredded just a little bit. It makes it nice and fluffy, and you want to be able to keep both tortillas nice and sealed. A dash of salt, pinch of salt, and oregano. Now Laura's putting on some oregano on top of the cheeses. Gives it a very nice taste. Very simple and easy pizza. Now Laura's going to cover it with the second tortilla, and she's going to press down, squeezing out all the air and making contact between the 2 soft tacos. Now we're going to put it in the oven for
about 8 minutes, 8 to 10 minutes.
Now we're going to saute and dry up the spinach with a little bit of chopped garlic. So on a warm Gonna let the pan get a little hot. And we're gonna pop in our spinach. We pressed our spinach through a fine mesh strainer, getting out the majority of the water. And we're going to add a little bit of chopped garlic. And we're going to sweat the spinach with the garlic for a few minutes. With a tinge of salt. Pepper. And a 1/4 teaspoon of sugar. Sugar is optional, but it brings out the salt and pepper and sugar bring out the flavor of the spinach. And we're going to lightly saute them and sweat out most of the water. And when you smell the garlic start to vapor up, it'll be done because it's going back in the oven.
Oh, that's delicious. That's so good. Look at that pizza.
That's wonderful. A pinch more salt. And in about 2 minutes, this will be ready. And a bit of oregano. Okay, our tomato sauce is getting nice and thick. We put in some more oregano. Give it a little taste. So flavorful. And the pizza crust is just delicious and thin, and you get all the taste of the sauce and the cheese. So first, we're going to do our traditional thin slice pizza, taking some of our very firm tomato sauce and equaling it around. It's nice and thick and dry. Now we've covered our personal pizza. This one's mine. With the thick tomato sauce. Laura's going to go over and cheese it up. First she's putting on the combination of the Parmesan, the Asiago, and the Pecorino Romano. Two nice sprinkles, gives it a lot of flavor. Okay. Now she's going to follow up with the mozzarella. Nice shredded fresh mozzarella. beautiful. A little bit more into the corners. Lovely. Okay. And my personal pizza is all cheesed up. Okay, now Laura's going to take some of the ricotta cheese and she's going to cover it up nicely with a healthy amount of the ricotta cheese. It's a beautiful thing. Into the corners.
Doesn't have to really be spread out because the spinach is going to go on it.
Okay. Now Laura's putting in the 3 cheeses, the Asiago, the Parmesan, and the Pecorino Romano.
Okay.
Now comes the spinach with the garlic and a little bit of oregano.
Do you want some spinach? There's a lot here.
Yeah, I'll take some after.
I think that's good.
Good. And into the corner. There we go.
That's good.
Yeah.
You want to put some spinach on yours or no?
No.
Okay, I'm just going to put a little bit of cheese on top.
Second. Okay, go.
Just a little bit.
Okay, and now mozzarella cheese to cover that up. You're going to put any of your 3 cheese on there?
I did. We did a little.
Yeah.
That's good.
And now they're ready to go into the oven at 350 for about 8 minutes. And our individual personal pizzas are out of the oven. Look how beautiful. We've got a white pizza with spinach. Look how thin that beautiful pizza is. And here's my personal pizza. Ooh.
Good.
Ooh, beautiful. Hot, hot pizza. Now we're gonna cut.
I gave you the thing.
Cut from the ends in, and then the center out. Cut all the way through. Center out. Nice and crispy crust. These are going to be delicious. Still very hot. And now my personal pizza. Center, follow it out into the center, edge, it's a beautiful thing.
delicious. That's so good. Look at that pizza.
That's wonderful. All right, now I get to taste my personal pizza. Look how beautiful. Nice thin crust. So flavorful, and the pizza crust is just delicious and thin, and you get all the taste of the sauce and the cheese, and our stuffed tortillas crust is just wonderful. Well, thank you. We'll see you soon. Bye. Join us for a culinary trip around the world. Come visit our channel and see many others. We hope you enjoyed our video. Come back soon.